I'm Faith, and welcome to Faith's Take, where I talk about anything and everything that I find interesting. And welcome to my reaction to episode 9 of season 11 of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Before we really get into talking about it, let's get into my raw reactions.
We're having our weekly dream journal meeting. Crow, what did you dream about?
Electric sheep, same old, same old.
Yeah. The only complaint I have about this theme song, really, is that it's not Jonah singing it, because Joel and Mike sang theirs. It's like every single time I'm like, this is fine, but you know what would make it better? If Jonah was the one singing it.
Remember when I asked you to tell me your innermost thoughts and dreams?
No.
Exactly.
That was good.
In exchange.
But he died of overwork. Nevertheless, I must go. Excuse me.
Thanks for bringing up Dad's death.
He's going to be as famous as his father.
I really shouldn't have stayed up all night binge watching Fuller House and Narcos.
That hat was a bold choice. Girl, you look fierce.
Yeah.
Guys, I blinked. I think I missed the atomic explosion.
Yeah. Is that what that was supposed to be? It's always underground, these monsters. Oh, it's an explosion that brought them up from underground.
It was Earth.
Got another good one so far, guys, so...
Well, plus, you can play your own music, and that really sets the tone for the trip.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go sit in the theater until the movie starts.
No, you can, he was always playing Space Oddity or Rocket Man or that Sesame Street song about living on the moon. It's like, I get it.
Awesome. I mean, do you like it?
Well, again, it's too on the nose. Every space jockey going up into the sky, it's just not me.
Or me. I just want to do what you want to do.
Aww. So Crow looks up to him now? Is that what's happening? That's nice.
Boing, boing.
Please, can you... Don't encourage him, Crow.
Boing. Sorry, they were
Is that an Animaniacs reference? Or am I reading into that? It'd be awesome if it was.
This came through just now, sir. Thank you.
No one will realize these are my next lines of dialogue, thank God.
I tried to photograph Alec Baldwin, and look what happened.
Please, post these to my Instagram.
Can we help? I think that's it. I think we've gone through all our motorcycle material.
No, wait, I got something. The Chips theme. Do you know the Chips theme? I know it had a theme. I'm the baby, got
Bye-bye, student loans.
Steak and apples, the perfect last meal. Hey, 2 more piles of meat and make them. Luckily, it was a Radio Shack, so nobody was in there.
Whereas Godzilla was a parable about the ravages of nuclear war, Youngry is a parable about copyright infringement.
Think fast, nerd.
What's that? So far, this can stand with the other kaiju type movies we've done. Much better than Reptilicus. Better than, I think it's the first Godzilla episode that's weaker, I think.
For the last time, I'm not going to invest in your Youngry-themed nightclub. But Youngry is the hottest, most crushable disco in town.
Tom?
People don't want to be crushed to death. Dance like there's no tomorrow, because there won't be.
That was a really lame use of that transition. That's the first time that the bubble transition, I guess, has actually been a transition, like something changes afterward. The only time the bubble transitions made sense so far was, I think, when Jonah called his own movie sign in one of the earlier ones, and so the bubbles came up, like, I guess that was supposed to be the film starting. But this was the only time where they used the bubble transition as a transition, like something on screen changed once the bubbles went away, that being that Crow destroyed part of the set there, but they could, I don't think they need to do that. They could have made it like Cookie Monster, where it's easily breakable. It's like, oh, it's gone now. It totally isn't, but I think that would have been fine instead of that transition. But just wanted to point out that's the first time they've at least actually used it as a transition, so.
I'm impressed they can fly a helicopter that has no windows.
I want to play too. Hey, young Harry. Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Hey, Tom, leave him alone.
Please hit him.
Flying over your dumb head. Whoa!
Yes!
I got real.
I warned you.
Yep.
When? Younger's got a jet growing out of his throat? I want that.
I mean, who wouldn't want to have a bizarre, mystical, quasi-symbiotic friendship with a monster?
I've always thought I'd be a good match for Medusa. I don't have eyes, so she can't turn me into stone.
Dad.
She could, however.
I want to hang with Clawful, the lobster man from Masters of the Universe. Yeah, but Clawful will give me my first taste of beer.
Crow, I don't want you hanging out with Clawful anymore, okay?
I mean, you should have seen him last night. He was dancing. Uncle Elu, you just
That makes up for all the people he killed.
Without your work, we might all have been destroyed. How do you feel about it?
And why do you dress like John Lasseter?
Well, perhaps you work in your sister, Miss...
you should realize it wasn't his fault. You call him a monster just because of the things he did.
Yeah?
He was just looking for food, and we had to kill him because he got in our way.
He might have destroyed the entire Earth.
Yeah.
Of course, but my other wish would be
Kill him again.
that he could be here now.
It's terrible.
You're a fine young
Yeah.
Every time I close my eyes, I see that poor monster's death. Hey, why'd you have to show him bleeding out like that?
Nice
That was
bait and
weird.
switch movie.
What do you do when a...
Where do you go to forget the things you can't unsee?
Evil is my forte.
Uh,
Took no joy today.
this is probably my second favorite episode. Beast of Hollow Mountain still has me. I think, for me, the segments were better, so that kind of has that edge. But with this one, it felt like it could stand with the riffs of Godzilla from season 2, and with some of the Gamera riffs, it had the classic feel of the Kaiju MST3K, which was really, really nice. I think that the riffs overall were really good. There weren't too many parts that were too slow. There weren't too many jokes that were too early. A couple of the visual ones I was like, but this had easily a couple of the better visual gags, definitely, because they let them like breathe. They gave them a second, like the one where Tom is like racing the rocket or whatever, because they knew the rocket was launching. They gave it a few seconds to like, okay, this is happening, and then Crow was like, hey, go chase the rocket, and then he did it, and it the timing made sense. But this movie works for me way more than Reptilicus did. Both the movie and especially the riffs were much more interesting and much more engaging. Kept me much more engaged than Reptilicus, where I just kind of glazed over. So it's very promising. And now we got another 2 good ones in a row. This one of the best of the season so far, in my opinion. It had just like Beast of Hollow Mountain, it had the classic Mystery Science feel. It feels like it would be at home in like it would be at home in season 3, when like half the movies were the dubbed Sandy Frank movies with all the Gamera and Time of the Apes and all that stuff. So yeah, riff wise, it was much stronger than a lot of the others. A lot of the kinks worked out a lot smoother than the others. Most of the visual gags even worked really well, and they had several. The guys seemed into it. They all seemed really good. The segments were good, were fine. It felt like classic segments overall. The one, it's like Jonah and Crow are like getting along really well, which I really like, because Crow was actually my favorite character in the original series. I liked him the most, and in this version, this new season, I actually like Jonah the most. So seeing those two connecting, I think, is really cute, because I like how the segment where they were discussing like what music astronauts listen to, and Crow's like, I want to like what you like. So I hope that comes back. I hope that's a running thing through the show, that Crow looks up to Jonah, because that would be interesting, because he didn't necessarily look up to Joel or Mike, but it's just, I think that would be interesting. I think that would be cute. I think it's sweet. I like it. Like I said, I like some of the more sappy stuff, so I think that would be kind of nice if Crow kind of looked up to Jonah as a role model. I think that would be an interesting dynamic. It would mix it up a little bit. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this one. This one I think would be my second A- episode. I like Beast of Hollow Mountain more. It has that edge of having, first of all, the Mexican jokes, but it also has the really good host segments through like the entire thing. And with this one, I think they were good, and we had one that it had a cute character moment, which is what I'm looking for. But the feel in the theater was classic Mystery Science. It fits right, just like how Beast of Hollow Mountain fits in with season 4 really well. This would fit in with season 3 really well. So kudos to them on this one. This has got to be my second favorite. And we got 2 good ones in a row again, so hopefully we just, like I said, keep on that upward tick. We'll keep on heading up that path, guys, and going in the right direction. Yeah, not much else to say on this one, except that it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm very happy with the way these last 2 turned out, especially this one. So I guess I'll catch you in episode 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.